What's up guys, CG here, behalf of Mega Sports, and today we're taking a quick look at the STX Surgeon 700. So with the face shape, it's a bit atypical from your standard attackman style head, so it has a relatively wide face shape. However, it's got a high flare point, which is really nice. Gives you a good balance for both ball carriers as well as all ball cutters. So it's not too wide and it's not too narrow, so it's a nice happy medium. So overall I really like the face shape on the 700. Now the throw on the Surgeon 700 is really cool, so they revamped it slightly from the 10500, so now it's ergonomically shaped. So for those of you that like the one-hand cradle, it's really good for that because you can actually get your hand on the plastic. As well as they added the same kind of technology that the Dual has. So there's like a little throat plug in here, so it's supposed to help reduce your head wobble. As well as something different, they put the screw holes on the front, which is also a different change. Okay, so the Surgeon 10500 had a really bad scoop for ground balls, that is, but on the 700 they revamped it slightly, which is great. So it now has the speed scoop, so just like on the Hammer, as well as the Stallion 700, it's got the exact same scoop as those guys. So it's really smooth for ground balls, both on turf and natural grass, as well as the angle attack is great. So when you're getting those ground balls at awkward angles, you're able to get those with this head. So pleased to say that the 700 has an excellent scoop. Alright, so another big change with the Surgeon 700 is in the stiffness. So it's a lot stiffer than the previous model, so both laterally and top and bottom, it's really stiff, which is great. We've had it for a few months now, haven't run into any issues regarding warping or cracking, anything like that. So overall, stiffness and durability has been great so far with this head. So overall, stringing with the Surgeon 700 is great. So you've got 7 top string holes with your channel lock in the middle, so it allows you to pull up that center diamond, so it's a little bit tighter for your channel, that is. As well as there are 14 saddle holes going all the way down the head, which is great. They're a good size as well. Now, a new piece of technology here is the suspension rail, which gives you 6 extra saddle string holes to work with, as well as an entirely new stringing style that you can take advantage of. And also there are 4 really big bottom string holes, so you're not gonna have any issues putting leathers for those guys down there. As well as the top string holes, they are big enough for leathers. My STX Surgeon is strung with STX memory mesh. It's got a pretty nice looking mid-low pocket in there, as well as it shoots really great. We have a shooting demo with this pocket as well. And we also have a stringing tutorial for this exact pocket, so if you're interested in watching that video or the shooting demo, just go ahead and click the eye in the top right corner and it'll take you right to those videos. Now, like I said earlier, the Surgeon 700 is a bit stiffer than the previous model. Now, there is a drawback to that. So previously, the Surgeon 500 was coming in at 5 ounces, which is relatively light. Now, this Surgeon 700 is a little bit heavier, comes in at 5.5 ounces, so that's one thing to take note of. Alright, so I recommend the Surgeon 700 to just about any attackman out there. It's going to be great for you. Ball carrier, feeder, dodger, shooter. It's going to fill all those roles great. Now, offensive midfielders as well. And then as well as if you play defense on midfield, it's going to be great for that. So DMDs, as well as LSMs, I think with the extra stiffness, this is also a head that you should take note of if you're looking at picking up a brand new head this season. So overall, the STX Surgeon 700 is an excellent head, and personally I would absolutely recommend it for just about any position on the field. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, be sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.